Welcome to episode number 28. My name is Nathan Ziegler and I'm the upper school principal at Hope Academy. Today's guest is Mr. Carlisle. Not many of you know this, but Mr. Carlisle has more than one college degree. Because he's a Bible teacher at Hope and a pastor here in Minneapolis, you probably already guessed that he has a degree in biblical theology. But I thought it'd be fun to chat with Mr. Carlisle a little bit more about his other degree.
Special guest with Mr. Z.
Good afternoon, Mr. Carlisle. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, I'm happy to be on your show.
So before you went to school for biblical theology, you got a sign language interpreter transliterator degree. What made you want to learn sign?
Well, it's kind of a long story, but I'll keep it short. I was working at the Metrodome at the time, and I was in charge of all the groups that came down to raise money for various things. And I learned that there is a deaf group that was going to be down there raising money for about 2 years. So I started to learn sign.
What do you enjoy most about sign language?
If you know me, I'm a very expressive person, and to be an interpreter, you got to be a very expressive person. So it just came natural.
And have you ever had a job doing sign language?
Many jobs. In fact, I've worked at various random places, everything from Walgreens to I worked at government buildings.
Do you think you could teach us a few words in sign?
I just recently learned a new word, and that's COVID-19. It's like this.
All right.
That's pretty new. I can also give you a phrase. How about this one here? Jesus died, but 3 days later, he rose again from the dead.
Well, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Another thing you may not know is that Mr. Carlisle and I are brother-in-laws. Thank you, Mr. Carlisle, for letting us learn a little bit more about you. My Uncle Bernie lives outside of Washington, D.C., and he's been watching the show. He sent me 137 new jokes. So he's really big into jokes, and he used to collect the jokes on the popsicle sticks, and so I had him choose his favorite one. So these are his favorite jokes. Where do books sleep? Where do books sleep? Where do books sleep? Under their cover. Where do books sleep? Under their covers. What do you call a flying skunk? Not yet, please. A smellicopter. And what kind of dog can jump higher than a building? Any dog. Buildings can't jump. Yesterday was the 6-coin challenge. The challenge was to move only one coin so that there are 4 coins in each direction. Just take the bottom coin and put it in the center. Now there are 4 coins in each direction. For today's challenge, you need 4 toothpicks and a coin. Lay the 4 toothpicks out into a tall glass shape, then put the coin in the glass. The challenge is to move 2 toothpicks so that the coin is no longer inside of the glass.
It's quarantine with Wiggle.
As this quarantine goes on, I'm looking at alternate places that I could maybe go live. Like, here's a certificate. I'm a citizen of Ladonia. It's in southwestern Sweden. It's a micronation. I'm a citizen of West Arctica. That's off the part of Antarctica near South America. Here's my certificate that says that I'm a resident of the Grand Duchy of Flandrensis. And if that doesn't all work out, I do have an acre of land on the moon right about there. And if that's not far enough away, I could try to go visit my 1 acre of land on Mars, which is about right there. So I've got my options.
Your encouragement today comes from Paul's letter to the Philippians. It's found in chapter 4, verses 11 through 13, and Paul describes how he is content in any situation. For I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation. Whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want, I can do all things through him who gives me strength. I actually had that last verse, I can do all things through him who gives me strength, written on a note card that I had in my pocket for a difficult time in my life. And I would pull that verse out every time I needed to remember that I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I love this verse, and I love the verses that come before that, because our contentment in life doesn't need to be based on whether we have a lot or whether we have a little. Our contentment can be found in Christ. Have a wonderful day.